Face down in the bed.
He was laying face down in the bed?
Yeah.
Years after a 4-month-old baby dies at the hands of his daycare owner, the Georgia woman is sentenced to decades behind bars. This after security camera video revealed multiple instances where she physically abused other kids.
What is she being arrested for?
Being arrested for felony murder and cruelty to children in the second degree.
For the first time, we're seeing the woman's arrest and the emergency response the day of the boy's death, including the heartbreaking video of his mother rushing to the scene.
Have her go in the ambulance with them. Scottish Rite, ma'am. Go in the ambulance right there. They're getting ready to go. This is Mom.
On February 3rd, 2021, police in Dunwoody, Georgia, just north of Atlanta, responded to an emergency call for an infant that was found unresponsive.
Hey guys, right here. Breathing? Still CPR? Yep. All right.
Body camera video shows first responders rush to the scene where they perform CPR on the boy.
He was laying face down in the bed.
He was laying face down in the bed?
Yeah.
All right, clear.
Analyzing heart rhythm. Stay clear of patient. Analyzing heart. No shock advised.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Ensure emergency medical services.
Is this y'all's child?
Quickly, investigators identified the owner of the Little Lovey Daycare, now 48-year-old Amanda Harris Hickey. Video captures Hickey explains she runs the at-home daycare.
You know, I have a family-owned daycare. This is one of my clients.
Okay, have we contacted them yet?
No, I haven't called anyone or done anything yet.
Go ahead and call.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's go ahead and call them.
Investigators tell Hickey to contact the parents of the 4-month-old baby, identified as Charles or Charlie Cronmiller. Later, Hickey explains what happened when she found the boy.
I put him to bed on his back, but his parents stated he could roll over, but I had never seen it.
What time did you call 911?
I can show you. I was quite
Panicky.
fucking flipped out. So I
Why would you be in the other way?
dialed it, and then I think I just kept hitting it, and then I think this was them calling me back.
Video shows Hickey tell officers she put Charlie down on his back, but investigators later determined she'd actually placed him on his stomach, against recommended guidelines for safe sleeping.
Does Charlie suffer from any medical diagnosis that you know of? Okay. And I'm sure you've already talked to other officers. Can you tell me kind of what happened?
Charlie was having a normal day. According to his normal schedule, he was scheduled to eat at 3 o'clock. He had slept a little, like I hadn't heard from him, so I just let him sleep. And then about 3:40, I went in and found him unresponsive on his stomach.
Okay.
I put him to sleep on his back. And
Okay.
he was unresponsive. I'm still in the process of getting everyone out of bed. So this guy's still sitting here because. So this is the bed that Charlie was in.
Okay, I'm just going to take a quick overview of the whole room real quick, and then...
Sorry.
No, you're
I
fine.
think keep his face out of it, I guess, is probably the best thing to do. I don't know.
He's not going to be in it.
No, okay.
There you go.
So I laid Charlie on his back, and I found him in the corner.
This corner?
Like he had rolled here into this position here.
Was there a mat, or is that the mat?
This is the mat.
That's the mat he was laying on?
Hi, buddy.
So you said you put him down at what time?
A little bit after 2 o'clock, I believe. That would be his normal schedule, like 2 or 2:30. And then he would typically, he would have slept and then had a bottle at 3.
Okay, so you came down at 2:45?
3:45.
3:45.
I mean, obviously, if I would have known we were having an emergency, I wouldn't have let him sleep, but I thought he was just tired or still sleeping. His bottle was scheduled for 3 o'clock.
Okay.
So I have his bottle on the counter ready to go, like waiting for him to wake up.
So this is just a handoff. You just show me, again, like that's for the front, and this is the back.
Okay.
If you just show me how you laid him and then how you found him, let me take a picture. Any one of us.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I left it open because it needs to be drained. It hadn't. It's not draining through the hose, and the bucket's full. I was going to let you know that.
All right, take a picture and we'll close it for now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just so no one thinks that was open.
Right.
I mean,
No, you're fine. You don't have to move it. That's fine. Right here, in fact, is good where the light's a little better.
okay.
Just show me how you placed them.
Sure.
And you do a picture, and then show me how you found them.
Ready? Okay.
And there was another child in there, so you put him down and picked one up, right?
I did.
So he's in there by himself.
He was, yes, yes.
Yes.
There was a switch.
Okay. And then if you show me how you found them.
I can't remember what his head was. Sorry, I think that was.
At the same time, other first responders brief fellow officers on the situation.
A 6-month-old baby was put down for a nap at this house by, looks like in-home caretakers. Came down. Hey Dylan, what time did they come down and find him?
Right before they called.
Okay. Came down to check on the baby right before they called. Found him face down in the bed, not breathing, not conscious, not alert. CPR in progress, no shock advised on the AED.
Soon, Charlie's mother, Stephanie Cronmiller, arrives on the scene. She sprints toward the ambulance.
Have her go in the ambulance with them. Scottish Rite, ma'am. Go in the ambulance right there. They're getting ready to go.
The hospital. Others begin the early stages of the investigation. They examine the pack and play where Charlie was found. Officials would later determine Hickey left the baby in that pack and play unattended for 2 hours. As the investigation continues, authorities quickly realize the daycare center is equipped with cameras.
So I noticed you have cameras.
I do.
They record 24/7,
I believe so, yeah.
or is it just motion?
That's a great question. I'm not positive.
Okay, that's okay. Will we be able to access those
I think so.
and get the footage?
Like the families don't. It's not like something that I share with the family. That's a closed.
No, yeah, no, I
It's a
understand.
closed-
Where's the mattress pad?
She said that was the mattress pad, but it looks like it's...
There's no pad in there.
I know, that's what I said. But she said that's what he was sleeping on. They're all like that, though. I didn't want to manipulate it, so
No,
I haven't touched it yet, but he was found face down in that corner. Top left corner. She put him back, and she says he must have rolled over, but they do have a camera in here.
I got it.
Right there.
But it's not gonna. Is it gonna capture that?
I don't know.
See that? The discoloration on the pad.
Yeah, I see it now.
And then the discoloration on the actual the brown.
Yeah.
As video shows, Hickey willingly provides the security camera video to officers.
Okay, I was just saying if somebody was coming.
Here, go ahead and get the child out. I'm just going to keep looking through for a minute, if that's okay. And I'll be here when you come back. I'm not going anywhere.
During this same time frame, Hickey is seen crying when she faces the realization that she'll have to speak with the parents of the children she cares for.
But I don't know what to tell them either.
Tell them a baby had an emergency and
I can escort you out when you drop the babies off. And if they have any questions, I can answer those questions for you. Okay?
We can do that for you to help
It's
you
gonna
out.
be really hard for you to talk to them. Really hard. Okay.
the baby had a medical emergency. So you didn't. I mean, nothing.
I just don't know. I don't know what. I just. Yes, I'll just need an escort.
Okay.
Just give them. So you hear me give them the same message to everybody. I'm not sure what that message is yet, but I need to tell them all something. We had an emergency. What do I tell them? We had an emergency here today.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be closed to am I closed? I don't.
I mean, as of right now, this is just a. I mean, it's all under investigation. We have to figure out kind of a few more things before we can classify it one way or the other. Okay. I don't see any signs of malicious intent here. We're not leaning towards that by no means. But I can't sit here and tell you that without a doubt.
No, you can't predict the future. I understand that. I just don't know what to tell them.
To tell them that, that you had an emergency, a child had to be rushed to the hospital, and leave it at that. Technically, you can't share any more information than that right there. So.
Oh no, but that's all you got to tell them.
Yep.
Just tell them.
And if they have questions, our officers here will be glad to help out. And then
This has happened.
The video also captures Hickey's husband comforting her as the investigation continues. Meanwhile, emergency responders take Charlie and his mother to the hospital.
This is Mom right here. Okay.
Where can I go? Yes, just come in.
Soon, officials on the original scene get word of Charlie's condition.
Do we have an update on the hospital yet?
Yeah. They've given him a bunch of rounds of epinephrine, but
It's looking like it's.
yeah, there's no signs of life. I think they're talking to the parents.
yeah.
I'll let y'all know here in a minute, but I expect you soon. I'm gonna get the official word. Doctors with the parents, they've done about 6 rounds of epinephrine. Sorry. And it's not officially called yet, but they're talking with the parents, and it looks like there's no signs of life. So since he gives me the final official word, I'll let you know.
Charlie was later pronounced dead.
Medical examiner will do an examination on Charlie tomorrow to try to determine what happened, what the cause and manner of death is. That he may know that information tomorrow. That information may take weeks, depending on different tests that they have to run and things like that. So I can't guarantee you that information will be available tomorrow. But once the case is completed, and that means once the medical examiner completes their examination, they get the findings, they have to write it up. Then I also have to turn in my investigative report, and the whole file has to be approved by a supervisor. So there's kind of a chain of events.
Sure.
But once that's complete, you can get a copy of the autopsy report if you would like it by simply requesting it.
First responders later speak with Charlie's parents, who've returned back to the scene.
Hi, sir. I'm not going to hold you here for right now. I am Detective Taffer. I work with the Dunwoody Police, okay? I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go home. I got some phone numbers for y'all. Let me make sure they're correct, because I will be coming over later, or at least following up with you.
Video then shows Hickey's daughter hysterical as she arrives back home. Her mother says there was a, quote, medical emergency.
Mom is fine. Your mom is fine.
Is she in trouble?
Not right now, your mom. You can go talk to your mom. Feel free. Feel free.
I had a medical emergency.
You in trouble?
Mom's not in trouble. Don't worry about your mom, okay?
You're not going to jail or anything, right? I can't
She had a medical emergency.
As the evening winds down, officers speak with Hickey and her family, saying they don't suspect any wrongdoing.
I haven't found anything today that leads towards any type of malicious intent. I can say that as of right now. And I don't foresee that on this.
But days later, all that changes when Hickey is arrested at her home.
Hey, Miss Amanda. Oh. Can you step out here for just a minute, please? Okay. I want you to turn around, face me, put your hands on your back, okay? You are being placed under arrest.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to talk to me? If so, we can go back to the police department and we can talk. If not, you're gonna go straight to the cab jail.
Yes.
You do want to talk to me?
Yes.
Okay. So then we'll go back and we'll discuss it at the interview room, and then from there you'll be released to the jail, okay?
Can I tell anyone inside that that's where I'm going?
Who's in there?
My daughter?
Yeah, give me call her down to the door.
Sure.
What was her name?
Natalie?
Natalie. Miss Natalie? Can you come here for a moment, please?
Hold on right now.
Your mom's going to go with us, okay, to the headquarters for right now. She wants to talk to me, and then from there she'll be turned over to DeKalb County Jail. Once she gets to the jail, she'll be able to make phone calls and call and let you know about bonding and things like that. But it's probably going to be a couple of days before she gets a bond, okay?
Okay.
So she wanted to let you know.
Okay.
Before she's taken away, Hickey's husband asks authorities what she's been charged with.
What? Just so I can tell our attorney, what is she being arrested for?
She's arrested for felony murder and cruelty to children in the 2nd degree.
She's then taken to the police department.
Can I go in by myself?
Yeah, I'm gonna assist you, just so you can fall. There you go. I'm gonna place this seatbelt on for you.
We probably need to stop. I didn't hear you say felony. I heard you say felony murder, and I wasn't aware of that. So I probably need somebody else here. So if we need to go, I understand.
So you don't want to talk to me?
Well, I would love to, but I don't. That is, I think that's big, and I think I need someone else here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you might as well just leave the cuffs on me. So I need to go. If you need to transport me, I understand.
When Hickey realizes her charges, she decides not to speak with officers.
You had an opportunity to decide on whether or not you want to talk to me or not.
I don't know what to do, so I guess we should just move me along. I think I don't know what the right thing to do is. So I don't know what the right thing to do is.
So you don't want to try to talk and get some questions answered?
I don't think so. I don't think it's going to change anything at this point. So
She's then booked into the DeKalb County Jail.
Turn around, the water, go take the cuffs off you. When you turn the cuffs off, you take the shoelace off. After you take the shoelace off, you take the jacket off.
Extend your arms, there you go.
What's your last name?
Hickey, Hickey.
Were you in a vehicle accident today?
Body camera video shows an officer later speaking with the kid's parents, describing the incident.
This is my demonstrator. Hey, bud.
Murphy.
Hey. So I'm just going to use this door as her door. Excuse me. So he was standing kind of like this, you know, looking out the window there. So she comes up, and then Mr. Graham was standing next to him. So she walks up and opens the door, right? And his feet are hitting it, stopping the door from him. She does that 4 times, okay? Then you can tell that she gets annoyed by that, and that's when she grabs him, right? One arm on each, spins around, okay, and it's open here, so he doesn't hit anything. So when he spins around, she's not paying attention. She's still looking at the door, and then drops him. So when he hits the ground, his feet come up over his head. He kind of rolls up, and his feet move over to the side. So that shows me a couple of things. One, it wasn't just a gentle sit down, because his feet continued to move in the direction that he was last. His momentum was going right from that sling.
The child's parents tell officers they'd never suspected any wrongdoing.
I have 2 kids of my own, and I wouldn't want them to be handled that way. Has he ever? I know you said he's been normal, but he got tubes put in. But that's Has he ever come home with anything that you can remember? I know I asked that the other day.
No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
And y'all never had any problems with Amanda?
No, I mean.
Quite to the contrary.
Hickey was charged with second-degree murder, reckless conduct, and multiple counts of cruelty to children. She later entered an Alford plea to second-degree murder, meaning she maintains her innocence but accepts that there's enough evidence to convict